Welcome everyone to a new series I'll be starting where I've gone and invited two of my friends. One who has a long history of playing COD Zombies and the other who is not only new to zombies but to gaming in general. To play 49 zombies maps with one bonus map at the end to see how well they do. To start things off, we will first check out how I would normally play the map. Then we will switch to see how they would play it. And at the end we will keep score of a few things: kills, points, and round survived. With that being said, the first map chosen for us to play is Town, a special map where many zombie players, including myself, began playing zombies. So with all that being said, let's hop right into it. On the very first round, my strat is very simple, and it is to knife every single zombie to maximize points while saving ammo for the next round. So with that being all I do, let's see what the others will do, starting with obviously our new player. So here our new player is starting out and is probably figuring out the controls. And also figuring out that fire does indeed hurt you. And after walking around the map for a while, a new player has discovered a stairway. Wondering where it leads to, he goes and finds out. And finally, after a bit of decision making, decides to go and look for some zombies to kill. At this point in time, our new player doesn't actually know anything about knifing the zombies, so shooting is the only option. Here our new player has got a max ammo and doesn't exactly know what it is or what it does, but either way waits to kill off the zombies before going for it. And finally, after a long while of killing zombies, our new player has finally killed off all the zombies for round 1. So let's check in on how our pro player is doing. Well, after a small little accident, we are now starting round 1. And here the pro decides, instead of knifing each zombie and saving ammo like I did, decides to try and maximize points by shooting the zombies a few times in the legs first, before knifing, to get the most points possible. And now back to me where we are starting round 2, where the first thing I did was buy the M14 and start using the ammo I saved from the previous round to shoot the zombies in the leg a few times before killing. That way I can get more points out of them. And then finally, after running out of ammo, I start using the M14 to get some headshots. And at the end, the last zombie drops a lucky nuke to get some extra points. So now back to our new player, where we see him wanting to get to the jug area and doesn't know until he sees the door prize that you can actually open doors. After a bit of contemplating, he does decide to go through with it and open the door. And after killing enough zombies to get 1000 points, he can go and buy the MP5 off the wall. With this, it's looking like a great run. Now, not all great things last, and in zombies, one fatal move can change it all, and sadly, that's what happens next. But that's fine, let's give him another shot at it. And as we can see, in this run he decides to go with the same strategy as his first game, where he opens up Jug. Sadly though, this is when he learns that BO2 has a 2 hits down system. That's alright though, you know what they say, third time's the charm, and would you look at that, this time it's a different strat, running around the bowling alley. But it looks like he's about to get trapped, but at least this time he takes one down with him. So let's see how our pro is doing on round 2. As we can see, with low ammo, he ends up deciding to knife the zombies. Until he's had enough, so he goes to buy the bar door and hit the box, getting the 5-7, which he then uses to finish the round. And finally, knives the last zombie. So my round 3 strategy is to shoot 2 times into the zombies using the M14 and then knife them to get the most amount of points. But sometimes that doesn't go to plan, so I just end up headshotting them to be on the safe side. And would you look at this, our new player is once again at the stairs, but this time with a sniper rifle. That must mean that they got it from the box. Now, he doesn't have quite enough points to open the door, so he needs to kill one more. After opening the door, this is where he learns a new valuable lesson. When zombies come close, don't spam buttons, because if you don't remember what button you press, this happens. But that's fine, let's check out another match of his to see how well he does. And this time, once again, he's on the stairs, but this time with a shotgun. I do wonder when he learns that maybe the stairs strat isn't the right for him. So our pro is starting off round 3, getting quick revive, which I think is a great idea for round 3, and then proceeds to kill zombies by shooting them a few times before knifing them. He then gets super lucky with the double points, making him earn points so much faster while he continues with his shoot a few times and knife strat. Finishing off the round with a lovely nuke for those extra points. Now this is where my strat finally comes into play. I've been trying to get loads of points for a simple reason, the Galvanuckles. And finally on round 5 I've saved up 6,750 points needed to buy them and the door. And with all of that done, now all I do is punch, punch and punch. Every time gaining loads and loads of points. Enough to buy quick revive, jug, even a box hit. And then later, at round 7, gaining enough points to even pack a punch the pistol to get the Mustang and Sally. And with all that, I'm halfway set up now. So getting back to our new player, this time he's going straight for quick revive on round 3, which is something never seen before. He even has an M14, and after too many zombie comes, he decides to leave the building and head to Stamina, where it looks like he decides to train. After seeing way too many zombies, he throws a grenade and makes his escape, barely surviving after walking on way too much fire. Now, safely in the building, he kills off the remaining zombies and then decides to go up and hit the box for a gun, getting the Python. That's when he decides to go down the stairs again and camp, sadly forgetting that they can come from above, and that's where he takes his first down. After going down, he tries going upstairs to escape, but then runs into another zombie where he sadly gets trapped and goes down. Back to a pro player now, where this is where he gets set up by hitting the box and getting, funny enough, the Python. After getting some kills and points, he then goes to get Juggernaut, later returning to the quick arrive area where he keeps going through the rounds. Up until he gets the teddy bear, where he has to go to the other box location, where he proceeds to pick up double tap, then later goes to speed cola, where he then continues to hit the box, where he then finally decides to grab the Python. Happy with the Python, we now see him on round 10 where he nearly takes his first down, but managed to survive like the pro he is, and now decides maybe the guns he has aren't working, so he might as well switch them up, so he goes to hit the box more. And then finally on round 12 he gets the lucky ray gun, which he then pack-a-punches, and with that he's basically set up. Now I only have a few things left before setting up, so I start by getting double tap and then going for stamina, finishing all my perks. And then after hitting the box forever, I finally at round 15 I get the DSR 50 out of the box, which I then decide to pack a punch. And then later I pack it again, trying to remove the scope and get the iron scope. And when I get it, I'm all set up, so I begin my strat of training in the stamina up area with the speed cola doors closed. It would seem that our new player is starting to get the hang of things slightly, seeing that the first thing they do is get the M14, and then go straight for quick revive. And then on round 4 hitting the box, but it seems luck isn't on his side because he gets tactical grenades, and thanks to that he goes down. And if luck couldn't get any worse, it seems his second box hit gave him the War Machine, and with no ammo his M14 goes down. But don't worry, there is one more attempt where our new player does his best, which we will show later. Back to our pro player, where it seems he is finally set up with the Galil Pack-a-Punch, Monkey Bombs and all the perks. Basically he's ready to reach the highest of rounds, but one thing I love about zombies is no matter how good you are, one single mistake will cost you, and that's what's happened here. But our pro doesn't let that get to him, and then he goes and gets all of his perks back. But even after being set up again, he nearly goes down again on round 19 after a nuke doesn't kill the zombies just quick enough. But he barely managed to escape. But it doesn't last long, because on round 20 another fatal mistake was took where he gets trapped in a corner next to stamina. And once again on round 21 where he gets stuck on the sofa, which marks his third down and no more quick revives. But before we see where he ends off, let's check out my final clip. And as you can see, we're on round 24 where I nearly go down, but luckily I just get by without dying. But that doesn't last long because I get red screened again and I jumped and sadly landed on fire, which insta-killed me. That's fine because I was set up again with all my perks at round 25 and I was back to my normal self running around training the zombies. I decided at round 26 to hit the box and get the Ray Gun Mark II, which I decided to pack. And with this, round 50 was in my grasp, at least that is what I thought if I didn't make the same mistake I already made and jump on fire when red screened. But not to worry, I had another quick revive and should be able to get out of here, but that's when I suddenly get swiped after taking a little bit too much damage from the fire and go down for the final time, ending my run at round 29. Now finally let's check out our new player's final attempt of this map and see if he's learnt anything from the previous one. And as we can see, starting off round 1 with the box hit, getting the MAA1, and then on round 3 getting enough points and getting quick revive. But soon loses it after trying to run down the stairs with loads of zombies, but that's fine because after killing one more zombie gets enough points for another quick revive. And then on round 5, running low on ammo, goes for another box hit, getting the Python. And here on round 7 we see another down, where he tries to kill as many zombies as he can, and as soon as he gets up, tries running towards the bar, but gets stuck in the doorway going down for the last time on round 7. The pro was doing really fine until this happened. Now with that, let's check out the scores. To start off with, we got the points, and our pro got 130k, I got 110k, and our new player got 10k. Next, the kills. Our pro got 1k, I got 1k, and our new player got 77. And finally, the rounds. Our pro got to round 26, I got to round 29, and our new player got to round 7. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to stay tuned for the next one. See ya!